I ain't hating on the decision. I ain't the decision. But I did feel like Lamont Roach did win, pull it off.
Reiterating how disappointing JVonDavis.
Joe Rogan has weighed in on the JVonDavis versus Lamont Roach fight, highlighting Davis's unusually slow start. The bout was highly anticipated, featuring Davis, known for his explosive power and aggressive opening rounds, against Roach, who seized every opportunity that arose. Rogan's reaction, which has since gained widespread attention online, focused on the surprising fact that Davis did not unleash his trademark intensity.
Like a little Tyson.
He's short and he conserves his punches where, like the first few rounds, he throws very few punches.
Yeah, he's just measuring. He's a computer, man.
Yep.
He's just getting the data on you, faking you, taking pictures of everything you do, and then like round 3, round 4, he starts to fucking he's dialed in. He's slipping, pop, pop, pop.
He's got special power, too. His power's special.
And he's mean, too.
Yeah. Mean is a big part of it, isn't it?
I think having that dog, being mean is like the biggest part in it,
Really?
in being a fighter. Yeah, because you could be a great athlete. One day you're gonna come across another great athlete. It's who's got more dog in him.
Joe Rogan observed that Davis, known for his quick knockouts and high-energy starts, appeared unusually measured at the beginning of the fight. Instead of launching an immediate all-out assault, Davis adopted a more deliberate approach in the early exchanges. Rogan noted that this slower pace allowed Lamont Roach to gauge the matchup and land some effective early shots, an unexpected scenario given Davis's elite caliber.
That Ryan Garcia one, where JVonDavis caught him with that left hook to the body. People are saying that he quit.
No.
He never been hit in the liver. Oscar De La Hoya quit the same way with Bernard Hopkins.
With the same thing.
Same body shot.
Same
left
body
hook to
shot.
the body.
And he tried to come, and he tried to take a step out that corner and not the front of his foot even moved. He just went down. He was like, man, this is it.
And if you get kicked to the body.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. A kick to the body is so goddamn devastating, especially a spinning back kick. You could literally pick someone up in the air. It's like they got hit by a car.
Any kick to that.
Rogan's commentary underscored the broader narrative of the fight, where momentum shifted as much through strategy as sheer power. Though Davis eventually ramped up the intensity in the later rounds, showcasing the knockout power fans expect, his early hesitation allowed Roach to stay competitive and set a tone that added an unexpected twist to the contest. Meanwhile, boxing analyst Showbiz the Adult did not hold back in his assessment of the fight's outcome, calling it a highway robbery by Davis. He argued that Roach was unjustly denied victory, asserting that Roach won 7 rounds to 5, aided by a knockdown the judges seemingly overlooked. This perspective fuels ongoing debates about boxing's judging standards and the potential.
Good right hand from Mont, uppercut. Good combination, Mont. Oh, good left from Tank. Right hand from Monty. Oh, Tank took a knee. He got knocked down. That's a knockdown. Tank is trying to bail himself out. That's a knockdown. That's a knockdown. How are you going to do that and run and get a towel? Who gave Davis that right? This is a highway robbery, dog. Good combination, Lamont. Oh, shit. They swinging on each other. Good body shot, Lamont. Lamont is rocking with it. This is Tarver Roy 1. What's going to happen is they're going to give the fight to Tank. And then the second fight, Lamont going to say, any excuses tonight, Tank. And then he will not Tank out. I've seen it. Lamont won, bro. He won 7-5 with a knockdown. This guy did the unthinkable, and I hope they don't rob him. Scorecards. They said a majority draw. They cheated Roach. Roach got robbed, and everybody knows it. Rematch right away. They robbed.
Kezin Davis reacted to the draw decision with visible amusement, laughing off the outcome while confidently declaring himself the best at 135 pounds. He acknowledged Roach's performance, stating, "Lamont ain't that bad," and even expressed interest in facing him again. His reaction not only highlights the contentious nature of the fight's result but also sets the stage for potential future matchups in the lightweight division.
Lamont ain't that bad. And he said something too. Lamont said something. He's like, he'll fight me or something. I don't even got too much to say. The fight done said it all. I don't got too much to say. Just know it's a different conversation now when you add the businessman versus Gervonta. It's a different conversation. Because I'm punching, Shawty. That's number one. I'm punching. Either one of them guys is. I fought with Lamont though. You know what I'm saying? But either one of them guys is getting. I'm knocking them out. Word. I'm knocking them out. Not even playing. Knocking them out. He countered him crazy. They countered each other, but Lamont. I feel like Lamont won. Let's start there too. I feel like Lamont definitely won. All right, G. I feel like Lamont Roach won. I definitely feel like Lamont Roach won. But a draw, like I mean, it is what it is, type shit. You know. I ain't hating on the decision. I ain't shitting on the decision. But I did feel like Lamont Roach did win.
Many boxing enthusiasts and analysts believe Lamont Roach deserved the victory, but John Davis's star power led to the bout being declared a draw. This sentiment suggests that external factors, such as a fighter's marketability, can influence judges' decisions, potentially overshadowing actual
Tender regime, boxing, checking back in with y'all, man. What's good? What's good? Look, JVonDavis. JVonDavis versus Lamont Roach. Incredible fight. Incredible fight. Tit for tat, wit for wit, athleticism for athleticism. What an amazing fight. I had Lamont Roach winning 7-5. 7-5, 8-4, I had Lamont Roach winning. Now, I understand the draw politically. It's Tank, he's a star. You don't want to just give him an L and he didn't just get his ass whooped like from dusk till dawn. But he got outboxed tonight. Lamont Roach won that fight. But I understand the draw politically. How did you see the fight, bro? Tell them how you saw the fight.
Yo, I saw Roach winning the fight, man. I had Roach winning the fight 7 rounds to 5, Tank, meaning Roach favor. I don't know how we ended up here, but we could say it was the politics because, you know, Tank a bigger fighter. If you want to beat the king, you got to beat the king. In order to beat the king, you got to knock him out. And they ain't doing this fight. But, hey, the next fight going to be big bread, though. So that's all I got to say, man.
Yeah. Great fight, man. Great fight. Great fucking fight.
Despite the controversial outcome, Lamont Roach's skills were on full display throughout the fight. His performance earned recognition from both fans and professionals, signaling that more people will now take notice of his talent and potential.
That boy Lamont Roach got skills. And I will say he survived. He literally survived. He was in the ocean with a shark and he survived. And I think that after tonight, a lot of people are going to respect Lamont Roach. Like a lot of people. Go get them Shakur fans that's going to be on the meat wagon. It's go come. The meat wagon is coming for the Shakur fans, and yeah, it's coming. But for people to say it's landslide, y'all sound crazy. That boy Tank was literally connecting. All his power punches was connecting. Like, y'all literally sound crazy. And the stuff that Lamont was throwing was connecting too. I'm not gonna lie. He's definitely very skilled, and he was super overprotective of not becoming a victim of JVonDavis. Because he knows that he's actually in a ring with a knockout artist. But it ain't even just that. It wasn't that he was even just surviving. He was connecting and he was being skillful and his footwork was on point. And he was throwing combinations. I ain't gonna lie though. Tank had him a few times. Tank almost had him a few times. He almost cut the lights off on him a few times. But he slipped through the cracks. And he was playing dirty in that ring. I ain't gonna lie. I saw when Tank gave him a little shoulder nudge to the chin, and you know he was throwing some little low blows and shit like that, you know, and throwing some little jabby jabs across the back of the head. But that was a good fight. They was being competitive. You can definitely see that they was coming from the same environment when it comes to the sport of boxing for sure. Like they definitely come from the same environment. But I will say this. I think that Tank slept on Lamont Roach, and so did a lot of us. I think that, you know, he definitely had the pillow, and he slept on him. But Lamont Roach showed him, like, woke him up, like, hey, I'm not one of them. I'm literally not one of them, bruh. And it became a very entertaining match. It was very entertaining from the beginning.
Boxing community is abuzz with calls for a rematch to settle the controversy once and for all. However, John Davis has expressed uncertainty about the possibility of facing Roach again, leaving fans and analysts speculating about what comes next. This uncertainty adds yet another layer of...
Do you want that rematch next? And if so, how likely it is that we're to see that fight happen again this year?
I'm not sure, bro. I'm definitely not sure, but hopefully we could get it before. Nah, it probably won't be this year.
Is that the one you want next?
It's definitely the one I want next, but it's not gonna be next.
What is?
You might see it in a minute. You definitely might see it in a minute.
Social media influencer and boxer Jake Paul voiced his disappointment in the fight, describing it as more of a sparring session than a professional bout. He remarked that this was not the John Davis he knew, citing a lackluster performance that fell short of expectations.
Man, he got lucky as a draw. He did a good fight though. I thought he won it, but man, he gotta just create more action. That's a sparring session as far as I'm concerned. Oh my God. But, God damn, that's not the Gervonta I know.
Former heavyweight contender Jerry Cooney offered a different perspective, stating that Davis performed better than in his previous fight. He also praised Lamont Roach for delivering a commendable performance, noting that Roach's showing was unsurprising given his boxing pedigree. Cooney's analysis provides a balanced view, recognizing the
Jerry Cooney's with you tonight, bro. We're watching some great fights. We got Sando Martin in there right now, fighting better than he fought last time in the Garden with Teofimo Lopez. And listen, we're looking for the big fight. I understand that you befriended Roach, and I've been watching,
But you don't think Roach got what it takes?
You know what? I don't know enough about him. I haven't seen him enough.
Yeah.
I haven't seen what his ability is. He's got to be good if he's getting the fight, but he's not much of a knockout puncher.
Yeah.
And if he's not much of a knockout puncher, he can beat JVonDavis by points.
You don't think it's going to be similar to like the Devin Haney and
Ryan Garcia?
Yeah. You don't think it could be something like that?
No.
No.
We obviously found out that
Ryan Garcia,
Devin Haney couldn't take a shot. Obviously, there was some drug testing, which is important not to be doing.
Oh yeah.
So listen, it's a great division. There's so many great fights coming out of there. So just wait in the. This is one of the toughest divisions. Gervonta Davis right now, and your guy, Roach.
Yeah, Lamont Roach.
Listen, I'm hoping he puts a good fight on.
Yeah.
I know that
everybody else told me like
Gervonta Davis has been kind of like feeling the pressure about all the stuff he's doing, all the people, and he feels like he needs to get away from the game.
Yeah.
Maybe Roach is getting him at a good time. Maybe. And, I like what you said about him.
Yeah.
He's that kind of a guy. I really appreciate that in this game.
In his post-fight comments, John Davis admitted that he didn't get the decision he wanted but maintained that he had won the fight. He described it as a great night for the sport, highlighting the bout's competitive nature. Davis's remarks reflect a blend of confidence and acknowledgement of the fight's contentious outcome.
It was a good night for the sport. Didn't get what the decision I want, but we didn't get a loss either, so I felt like I won it, the last couple rounds, so it's cool. Lamont is a great fighter. Hopefully I could get that rematch because I know what I can do in a fight, but it's cool.
Tank, how much does it hurt to have the draw on your record now, and do you think it's going to stand as some sort of like renewed motivation for you, like the guys were saying, as you proceed through these next couple fights?
Yeah, it just put, food to the fire and things like that, fuel to the fire. But it's cool. It's cool. The draw is okay. It's all right. You know what I mean? You live and you learn. I definitely could have. That was on me, too. That was on me for sure. Because I ain't pick it up when I supposed to pick it up. And I could have definitely did more.
Lamont Roach addressed the moment when Davis took a knee in the 9th round, suggesting that even without counting it as a knockdown, he still believed he had done enough to win. However, he acknowledged that he was not the referee and could not make that call. Roach's response underscores when
you think about what happened in the 9th round, how frustrated are you that wasn't counted as a knockdown?
Man, I'm not. Honestly, I thought I should have won without that. without that being counted a knockdown. Look, I ain't the ref. I ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he had to wipe sweat out his eye, he had to wipe sweat out his eye. But the rules do state, if you voluntarily take a knee, then that's an automatic 8 count. But it is what it is. I wasn't relying on that. I was relying on what I was doing in there. I think I was taking control. I think I was landing more shots. I think I was landing more power shots. And I thought I was doing my thing. So I'm not really that frustrated about that. But if that was kind of a knockdown, I would win the majority decision.
Yeah, Lamont, this is Matt from Brunch Boxing. What explanation, if any, were you given about why that particular sequence was not properly called a knockdown?
I don't know. Did y'all see me in the ring tell him to keep counting? he started counting. I was like, why you stop? Like, keep counting. But I honestly don't know. I don't know. But I can't go back and change it. So.
Lamont, Sean Sattel, congrats, man, on fighting a great fight. A lot of people agree with you that you did win the fight. Just can you talk about Gervonta's power? He got you with some good shots, but you kept staying in the center of the ring with him. A lot of other fighters don't deal with the power as well. How do you assess his power after being in there for 12?
He got decent power. He got decent power for sure. I ain't gonna say it's exaggerated. I told you I got a chin. I ain't going like that. It's just not gonna happen. But like I said, I see why he knocked people out, and I think he felt my power too. Like, I think that's what negated a lot of his shots. And once I took his best shot, I was like, oh yeah, it's time to roll.
The fight's outcome presents distinct paths for both fighters. For Lamont Roach, this bout serves as a major boost to his career, showcasing his skills to a wider audience and potentially opening doors to more high-profile matchups. Conversely, some suggest that JVonDavis should consider retirement, especially...
I pray that Lamont don't get relaxed and use this as a stepping stone, a catapult, like a bungee jump damn near to another height, to take his talent to another level. Second, I pray and I hope and I pray that Tank cut the motherfucking braids out. I pray that he get them Baltimore Team Select, Team Mellow, Bent Loop Bomber, Chick Web ass braids out his motherfucking head. Go back to the 10th fade, go back to the drum board, get in there with Calvin, regroup. Don't let this setback set you up to backtrack to another setback. Nah. This could be what he need. This could be what he need. Sometimes God do things for you that you don't even know. This could be what he need. This could be what he need. This could be what he need, man.
The draw decision has ignited widespread controversy, with many insisting that Lamont Roach's performance and mental fortitude should have earned him the victory. Critics argue that Davis's resume lacks strong competition and that this fight further reinforces that narrative. The controversy highlights ongoing debates about judging standards and the extent to which
the draw controversial, but I think Lamont Roach wins the night. I think his performance wins the night. Here's the thing, though. You know, Lamont Roach was always a solid fighter, solid fundamental, and I'm going to reiterate what I said before. Solid fundamental fighter. Nothing that wows you, though. No crazy speed, no crazy power. Just a solid fundamental fighter who's been well-schooled, well-taught, and well-balanced. And that's who he was tonight. His sense of positioning allowed him to catch and shoot in some spots. He had a mentally strong game plan in terms of he was trying to hold ground a lot and sort of back up JVonDavis. Davis still... You know, when you really think about it, he ends up fighting a Lamont Roach, who's a 130-pound champion, been a perennial contender for about 10 years, finally won a world title. You bring him up in weight with all the lightweights, tough lightweights that are out there. You go outside the weight class to defend the title and get a smaller guy, which is something that he'd done already before with Garcia a couple of years back, the guy he fought before he fought Ryan Garcia. I don't know, man. You know, I can't keep reiterating how disappointing JVonDavis has been as far as the resume is concerned. If this is about as manufactured a star as you can make, and anybody who is going to defend that is really got to get their groupie lenses checked, because I've never seen a guy with this many pay-per-view headliners have not a single Hall of Famer on his resume. Not a single win on JVonDavis's resume will make you look at it like, wow, you know, like maybe Jose Pedraza's a rather solid one.
Fans have voiced their disappointment with the sport, particularly over the decision not to count Davis's knee as a knockdown. This incident has fueled debates about the integrity of boxing officiating and the need for consistent rule enforcement to uphold the sport's credibility. Veteran boxing commentator Jim Lampley also weighed in on the fight's outcome, noting that draws are generally frustrating for both fans and fighters. He emphasized that many expected John Davis to secure a knockout victory, especially since Lamont Roach had moved up in weight for this bout. Lampley's insights highlight the broader implications of the result, including its impact on fan expectations and the fighters' careers.
All right, Sean Zattel here with the legendary Jim Lampley, PPV.com, and called a controversial draw tonight. The crowd inside Barclays, they did not like it. What did you think of the verdict, Jim? Was it the right call?
An upset draw is always a mixed bag for fans, for people in the sport, etc., etc. I thought it was, in essence, the right decision. The only question about whether the upset draw is justified is whether Steve Willis erred in not deducting a point in a late round when Tank Davis appeared to touch the canvas with his hand. And, you know, that is going to stay in the woodwork and haunt the fight in the breach a little bit. But at the end of the day, it's a setback in Tank's career and for his reputation. I think most observers expected him to knock Roach out, particularly because Roach was moving up from 130 to 135. Sometimes when a fighter moves up in weight, he gets stronger, and it looked as though maybe Roach did get stronger and had a greater ability to resist Tank's power than other opponents have had, because Tank did tag him with a lot of clean shots, and he wound up throwing more punches than he likes to throw to get that done. He tagged him both on the chin and to the belly, etc., and couldn't seem to hurt Roach. And that was another surprise in the overall picture of the fight.
Boxing professionals observed that John Davis faced a tougher challenge than expected, as Lamont Roach exceeded expectations by displaying skill and resilience throughout the fight. Roach's performance has earned him increased recognition, solidifying his potential as a rising contender in the light.
I think they both landed big-time shots. If Roach loses by a point, it should be appealed. Yeah, I mean, honestly, yeah. Nice left hand from Tank there. Lamont, you got to stop talking to him and play defense, buddy. You're getting tagged with left hands by talking. There goes Lamont Roach with a combination. I love Mauro Ranallo, but he's got to stop talking about fucking moral victories. This is a fight, man. We're in a close-ass fight. I don't want to hear about moral victories right now. Fuck all that bullshit. Like, I hate when commentary talks about this like, you know, like it's not, we don't have a toss-up fight in front of us. You think Lamont Roach gives a single flying fuck about moral victories right now, dude? He wants to win this damn fight. Counter right hand, Lamont Roach. Right hand, left hook, Roach. They're both swinging. Lamont Roach is piecing him with that counter right hand. How many times is he going to warn Tank about a low blow?
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned for more updates. Until next time.